Sometimes you gotta hum on that. Yeah. Hey, but who can I run to when all my people going through the same? What supposed to do about this pain? Who can I run to when most my homies started moving strange, telling women all your business plain? Who can I run to?
Yo, what's up, family? It's your boy Juss Anderson. I'm back with another upload. I apologize for missing the upload date last week. I was just dealing with a bad ankle problem, but I'm feeling much better now. Without further ado, let's get into this video. And in today's upload, we'll be discussing the Kobe 4's gold medal. So, without wasting any time, I'm just going to get straight into the shoe. I'm excited to talk about this shoe, so let's get into it. First thing we're going to talk about is the traction. The traction that could be found in the Kobe 4's is a mixture of solid rubber and translucent rubber traction. So with this particular Kobe, with me kind of missing the upload date for last week for this shoe, it was easier for me to get more playing time in the shoe, right? So my method is usually just at least a minimum of 2 weeks I play in the shoe, and I can give you guys my feedback. Now with this one, I did 3 weeks. My stance on the traction for the Kobe 4's is it's a 7 out of 10. Why I say it's a 7 out of 10 is because on every court you get a different outcome. So when I was training with my trainer B, and we was training at this middle school gym, and the floor was kind of like silk, is that the word? Slippery? Whatever the court was, I'm gonna have a picture of it, or I'm gonna put a video of me training there. That court in particular, I slid when I tried to plant my foot and really launch off of it. So with that being said, with that court, it was slippery. But when I went to Flushing, I was gripping the court well. When I went to, I believe I was at another middle school gym, I was gripping the court well. So it's just on and off with the shoe. It's not a bad thing. It's just in certain areas or in certain courts, you're going to be fine. And in certain courts, you're not. And that's mainly what this traction holds up. Besides that, on a great court, you're Gucci. The shoe's not really squeaky, and that's fine because squeaky does not mean better traction. But you're going to grip the floor. You're going to be fine. You'll feel fine. You'll feel great. And I would definitely say this traction's a 7 out of 10. That's the best I'm going to go. If I'm going to go low, if I'm lowballing it, I'm going to say 5 out of 10. But it's definitely a really good traction. Next on the Kobe 4's, we're going to talk about the cushion. The cushion that could be found on the Kobe 4's is an air zoom unit in the rear and foam in the front. To piggyback off my last point in my last section, me being able to have a little bit of extra time to train or play in the shoe kind of benefited in terms of how I look at this shoe. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do 3 weeks, but I am saying that this shoe does not have a drop-in midsole. Let's get out of the way. For those of you that don't know what a drop-in midsole is kind of like what a Kobe 8 has, where you could take it out, put it in, and it's 1, 2, 3 simple, but only a select cushion could go into that shoe, right? So if you were to buy a moving insole, you can't use it on the Kobe 8. You can use it on the 4 though, because the 4 doesn't have a drop-in midsole. You could use the regular cushion found in the Kobe 4. However, you could also use the move-in. The difference between the two is that you get impact protection on both. But obviously, you're gonna get better impact protection on the move-in game days because of that little squishy part in the heel area. That's not to say you're not gonna get that same impact protection on the Kobe 4, but it'll just be a little bit less than, obviously in the moving game days. In terms of comfort, I would say that because I worked out in the move-ins while playing in these or training in these, and I also played in the regular cushion that comes with the shoe, I can say the cushion, I would say 7 out of 10. And I say 7 out of 10 as a good thing, not as a bad thing. I don't want you guys to think 7 out of 10 is a bad thing. It's good. It's just not as comfortable as other shoes I've tested. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kyries of the world, the New Balances of the world, or the Devin Bookers of the world. Those shoes are really, or the AE1s of the world. All those shoes are really comfortable to have on feet. Not saying this shoe is not comfortable. It is comfortable, just not to that pedigree. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a shoe where you're going to be low to the ground, you can take out the insoles if you want to, in case you want to keep the insoles clean, or you want to use your, moving game days or a different insole. This is the shoe for you. You could do that. And you can be perfectly fine. But I just want to note and put out there that when you use the move-ins, you will set up a little higher than if you use the regular insoles that come with the shoe. Using the move-ins and, you're like, whoa, where's the court feel that I had with the regular insoles? There's your answer. But more or less, Cushion is okay to good. Next on the Kobe 4, we're gonna talk about the materials. The materials that could be found on the Kobe 4s is a synthetic upper with fly ride around the shoe. The materials when you first take the Kobe 4s out the box are a little bit stiff, but I kind of think it's only because of this pair and the synthetic upper, but it's comfortable. I won't say it's like a Kyrie comfortable, but it is comfortable and it is breathable. There's a lot of holes around the forefoot area and you know your foot not getting hot. Not only that, the shoe is pretty lightweight. I wouldn't say as lightweight as the Sabrina 2s, but it is pretty lightweight for a low top shoe and a Kobe for that matter. If I were to rate the materials for the Kobe 4s, I would say it's a 6 out of 10, honestly. Like, it is soft, it is like comfortable to an extent, but you know, I have to be honest with you guys, it's a thing where like, I'm kind of testing it to different shoes that I've tried, and I feel like that's fair to you guys. So there's like a hierarchy. You guys can look through my videos and understand like what shoes are good and what in certain categories that can benefit you. And I'm not saying this is a 6 out of 10 because you know, I don't like the shoe. I'm a Kobe fan. Like, that's one of my favorite players. That was the guy that got me into basketball. Let's get that out the way. He got me into basketball. But if I'm being honest, like, there's definitely other options out there where the materials are just better than this shoe. With that being said, I'm gonna say it's a 6 out of 10. Materials are comfortable. The fly wire is amazing. But in terms of comfortability and just like, you know, compared to other shoes I've done, those shoes are just better. And that's just my standpoint on it. Next, we're gonna talk about the fit. In terms of fit on the Kobe 4s, you could definitely go true to size. So if you wear that 9.5 like me, get a 9.5. You wear a 10, get that 10. The shoe fits good. Like I said, the materials are a little stiff, but besides that, it does fit true to size. There's not a lot of heel slippage. The lockdown is really, really good. So you'll be straight on that department. So I would definitely say the fit lockdown's like a 9 out of 10. Really good. Like, I never felt I was gonna roll my ankle or nothing. So, and like when you move in and you're doing your moves, like you don't feel like the heel slippage or nothing. So really good in that department. Really, really good in that department. And that's really much, or that's really all I have to say about the fit category of the shoe. So I'm gonna hold the shoe for this time for the personal thoughts, you know. So my personal thoughts on the Kobe 4 is, if I'm being real with you guys, I think I enjoy playing in the Kobe 4s more than the Kobe 8s. And it's only because of one thing. And that one thing, because the Kobe 8s are good. But this part, the tongue part of the Kobe 8s, it doesn't feel like it's really protecting my ankle. And that's an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you play in the Kobe 8 and like you're just in the groove and you're in the motion, like obviously you're not going to feel it. But when you first put it on, it's kind of just like, like I'm not too sure about it. I'm not too sure about this. Like, is this really protecting my ankle? But the Kobe 4s, you don't feel that way. And I think that's one thing that I definitely can say that I appreciate about the Kobe 4 is that the ankle support is like really, really good. I don't want to say top tier. I was going to say top tier, but I'll say it's really, really good. I apologize for not uploading last Sunday. Like I said, ankle problems, but your boy's doing good. I'm in the gym. I'm working out. I'm lifting. I feel much better than I did previously. So we just going to get to this money. You know, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe like you guys always do in each video. I feel like, you know, this family's growing consistently and I appreciate y'all. Besides that, it's your boy Juss Anderson, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.